So I literally just opened my eyes. Sunday morning. Yeah. No, woke up a bit earlier, but too early. It was, those door slamming types first thing in the morning. Just to make the dogs freak out a little bit by the front door. You know the type. Some good news this morning. I was watching this announcement last night, and Russia's seen through the American bullshit with their false terrorist attack on Russia, trying to use the American mercenary jihadis. What a stupid move that was. What a stupid move. Right. Reeks of CIA, doesn't it? Marnie wants to go and World War III up the garden, don't you, Marnie? Go and drop that H-bomb all over the garden. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Sitting there like a little sentry, ain't you? So, yeah, it's official now, isn't it? Old Rasputin has turned round and said, we are now at war. Wow. Nice one, America. What the fuck have you done? You stupid fucking people. Oh, well. At least it'll be quick. Lakenheath ain't too far away, is it? Lakenheath, by the way, is the US military base that's on a well-known target list. So, yeah. If them nukes start flying, you know they're heading this way. Oh, yeah. How fucking silly, eh? For a Sunday. That's what I watched before I went to sleep last night. Little fuckers. Made me all fucking anxious and shit, you fuckers. You know what I mean? Then I thought about it and I thought, well, it's only energy anyway, isn't it? Yeah, it's only energy, Marnie, an atom bomb. What's energy to a slider? Oh, dear. That's them fucked then, isn't it? Right. as you can see, we've got a bit of movement coming from outside today. Just letting a bit of fresh air in the place while I have a ciggy. A ciggy. Because, for obvious reasons, there's some dirty neighbour out the back there has been having the police sitting at the end of the road waiting for smells to leave the building, shall we say, or dogs or whatever the reason. But it's all inconsequential now, isn't it? Because now all they got to worry about out there is fucking atom bombs destroying their fucking country. Now isn't that funny shit? Give them something fucking really serious to worry about now. Kind of brings all the pettiness into... Doesn't it, Marnie? Kind of brings all the pettiness into fucking reality now, doesn't it? And show it for what it really is. Yes, Marnie. That's what it is, isn't it? It's just patheticness, isn't it? Isn't it, baby boys? Isn't it, baby girls? You want to get up as well now, do you? Go on then. Yep, she wants to get up too. Yep, she does. Yep, she's going to have a little fucking belly rub first before she does anything. Yep. Oh, hang on a minute. She's got a belly rub. What's going on here? What's going on here? Oh, come on, bitch. Get up. I want to go out. I want to go out. I want to get out. I want to go out. I want to go out. I want to go out. Knock it off. Knock it off. You want to come outside, do you? All right, hang on. You want to go outdoors, do you? Yep. Wait a minute. No. Get out there. Get out there. Ouch. You go out there before it all... come here. Yeah. When you piss marking on there, piss mark. There you go, babies. Go on, get out there. Huh? Yeah, it was a little bit windy. On. Right, I've got stuff to do tonight. I want a nice roast dinner. So I've got a bit of washing up to do. Let's put that in there because I've got a sciatic nerve thing going on. up. Shut up. Shut up. Ugh. Right, that's that sorted out. Ah, dear. Right, let's have a small coffee today. Right, you wait a minute, Marnie. Thank you. Shut up. Let me make me coffee. One, two, three. Come on, where's the Ugh. Go out for a ground in the solar storm, innit? So we've got all that going on at the same time at the moment. And we're being told that a solar flash is imminent. Could be imminent any time this year, though. Bit like a nuclear war, innit? Ugh. Well, they're all being good boys and girls. Wait a minute, folks. Let's get boys and girls. Yeah, they're ready. Ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-da. Ugh. Smells like it's turning. Ah, yeah. Come on, hurry up. You hang on a minute. Ugh. What? Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Ugh. Move, 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 move. Move, move, move. Move, move, move. Hup. Get off it. Get off. Ouch. Yeah. Someone was being a dirty bastard yesterday, I saw, didn't I, Marnie? Get out of it. The fuck off. Get off. Get off. Move. Move. Nearly had you straight across the ear hole there. Right, move. Get off it. Bucket. Let's fill the bucket. Yeah, lovely bath the other day. Back to my Radox baths. That should be a cup's worth of coffee now, shouldn't it? There we go, that'll do. Back it in. What am I short of? Where's the tobacco filters? There's some tobacco filters about somewhere, and of course I can't fucking find them in the morning. Oh well, it'll have to be a roach off job. God, it's a bit bright on the eyes this morning. Fuck off. Got to come. God, yeah. Is it not going to turn around now, are they? Right, have you had your fill, have you? Right, sod off. Sod off. No, look, you're going to spill my coffee. Fuck off. Go away. Move. Move. Go to the toilet. That's it. So you don't piss on it this time. Right, sod off. Go play. Be happy. Go on. Go play. Be happy. Well, if that's what makes you happy, oldster. So, we've got World War III on the way, eh? And then Americans stupid as fuck. Go on, go up, get up the garden. Get. Let's move that edge just round that way. Go on, get out of it. Fuck off, Skeet. Go on, go toilet. That's it, go away. You don't have to congregate round me. Go on. Sod off. Get up the garden. Go on. Fuck off. Go away. That's it. Ah dear. Right, I'll have to put it down because it won't stand up on its own at the moment. I forgot the cradle. Fuck off. Now, piss off. Go away. Well, I put a bit of roach in my cigarette. Fuck off, dribbler. Go away. Willow, piss off. Thank you. Cigarette. What? Fuck off. Go away. Piss off. We've got lots of strange noises because you're all looking at Margaret's garden to distract you today. There we go. Now we've got motorbikes going off as well. Yeah, I know. It's just to get you started off. Just to get you barking. You're not allowed to have a peaceful wake up, right? Get off it. Coming from right behind my head, so fuck off. Now, look, before you knock my coffee over, sod off. Go away before you give me the hump. Fuck off. Fuck off. Yeah. And off went the motorbike. And I was talking to Willow, not the motorbike. I bet I forgot my lighter after all of that, didn't I? Right, move. It'll only be Dave on his motorbike. Right, where did I put my lighter? There we go. Oh. Go on, holster, sod off now. Go away. Move. Look, you're making me spill my coffee. Fuck off. Go away. Go and do dog stuff. That's it. Got a few turfs to cut out today, since it's going to be shitty, horrible weather. No, Marnie, you're going to go in a minute. Run, pussy boy, run. He's off for an anxious shit, look. That's it, that's Hulkster's anxious one logged out. Can put him and load her in the hallway in a minute. Ah, get off your brother. Come on. In here. Come on. Lola. Come here. Marnie, get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Go play. I'll do you. Go and do your doggy thing in there. Ouch. Willow, get off. Shh. Don't like too much face hanging. Just a little bitch for that. He don't care. To him, it's just a means to an end, isn't it? Not so. If he helps, you're going in. He's only trying to get the angle of the mount right. Willow. Not so much face hanging, please. Oh, they're only playing. There you go. Moment's distraction, and he was on ya. Bit of tongue in the ear action. Yeah, smooth operator there, Marnie. Look at you chomping at the bit. He's just being a happy dog. She's just calming him down. She's just growled at ya. That's it. What do you think dogs do when they're grounding then? Willow, pack it in. Yeah, that was just to distract you from eating the grass. Ah! Yeah, you'll get a slipper. Go on, go away, go away, go away before you dribble all over me. Go away. That's it, go and be a dog. Go and be a dog. Yes, you. Get your roughy tufty out of the way and then you can have your little cuddle, can't you? You're all nice and calm down again? Got it out your system, girl? Good. So it's just pack dynamics, isn't it? Go on, off you go. Look, my coffee's... Yeah. Oh, this is just loving play. She's come running to try and get away from him in a minute. Willow, stop it. What you got now? What you got? You got another bit of wood, have you? What's she got, Marnie? What's she got? What's she got? Oh, that gives you enough time for a pee, does it? Yeah, what craziness, eh? Russia now saying it's at war. And it wasn't talking about Ukraine, I don't think. I was waiting for the Americans to do something stupid like that. Don't forget they was fighting against ISIS in Syria, weren't they? So they know it was all about the nicking the oil. And that's why America armed them, to go nick and spread their fake jihad. Nick resources, manipulate religions. Ooh, Americans got some punishment coming, innit? Gone in, no bombers overhead now, hello. They're all in their bases, thinking shit. It's real. It's turning real now. Shit. The gravity of the situation is suddenly dawning on them all. Me, I couldn't give a shit. Been saying it for ages. Could see it coming. Yeah. So we get a nice big flash one time, won't we? And a nice big fucking boom. That'll make everyone jump out of bed when the first one goes off, eh, Marnie? And we won't give a shit, will we? Nope. We'll all survive, won't we, Marnie? Eh? You'll be eating the dead bodies in the streets, mate. You won't go hungry. Only joking. Marnie's thinking, yeah, I ain't eating no fucking puny humans. Wait till the dog food dries up then, buddy, you'll eat them. Be able to feed on all these fucking decrepit, rotting corpses. Well, I really couldn't give a shit. Like I said, it's all about keeping the vibe high, isn't it? Go on, Marnie, off you go. Go on. Yep. Get off it. Get off it. Cut your face open. That's it. Good boy. You had your play now, have you? Now you want to let your dinner go down, don't you? Have your pat cuddle. And we got the little yappy dogs coming for their walks. Who's that, Marnie? Who is it? Who is it? You watching the pigeons, are you? Yeah, it went all really, really cold last night. I thought, well, there's the cold snap. See a weather video last night, and temperature's going to dip down today. So I'm just umming and ahhing whether to de-turf or not. Don't want it killing the turf, do I? If you see what I mean. I've only got a little bit today. I've already separated the turfs, ready to take them up. Oh, you found a bit of something to chew on as well, have you? You both got a stick each to chew on and clean your teeth with, eh? What you got? What you got? You got a stick. That's it. Go on. No, it's a peg. A bit phlegmy this morning. I got woke up early yesterday morning, but it freaked me out a little bit. No, Marnie. Go on, go and do your dog thing, mate. Can we let the other two back out now for a minute? Now you finished your fighting. Before they have a piddle and a pup indoors. No, no, stay there. Come on, you two. Ooh, you little bitch. Who did that? Who did that? Get out there. Get out. Yes, it was her. You. Go on. No, go away. Go away. Hulkster, get off. Hulkster, get off. Thought they finished playing. No. Oh, go on then. Come on then. Up you get. Up. There you go. No. Lola. You sit down there. Let them two play. Sit. 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 Sit down. Come here. You come here. Lola. Come here. Come here. Come here. Lola. Lola. Come here. Come here. Come on. Don't be fucking stubborn. Come here. Stay there, Hulkster. Get over there. Move. Right, you, get up. She's still in a play mode. Get up. Right, sit down, Hulkster. No, come on. All right, you lay down there, Mr. Anxious. All right. I don't want to kiss. I don't want to kiss. Lola, sit down. Lola. Right, Marnie, back off. Let the girls get on with it. Come on. Marnie! Come here. Now sit. Sit. Sit down. Good boy. Leave the girls to get on with it. Leave the girls to get on with it. Don't be boss dogging them. If you do, you're going indoors. Up. Sit there. No, you don't, Marnie. Sit down. Come here, Marnie, now. Now, come here. Come here. Get here now. Get here now. Come here. Sit down. Good boy. Let the two girls get on with it. It's all about your recall. You're the one with the bollocks. So you're a good boy, ain't you, Marnie? You don't get tempted to go and jump in the middle of a dog fight, do you? No, because it's only pack dynamics, isn't it? And that's it. It's not a problem, is it? Because you know it's not real, it's only play. And that's it. And that's how you do your boss dog disciplining, isn't it? To separate them. Leave him alone. Leave him alone while he's sitting there being good, bitch. Fuck off. Yeah, what you doing to my Marnie? Go away. Go away, stop trying to get him in trouble. Go on, you're like an interfering old witch over the back, aren't you? Go on, get out of it. Get out of it. Get out of it. Get out of it. There you go, look, it's got a wish now. What are you going to do now then, Marnie? You going to get her? Are you? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Is she trying to get you to go and play now, is she? Does she want your spot, does she, Hulkster? Is she trying to get you to get up, is she? Is she? Get off of that knife. Get off of that knife before you slice your fucking tongue open. Look at Willow hiding behind the table. Trying to be a little bitch. Yes, you got to kick up the backside for touching that knife blade after I told you no. Go on, go and play. Move, move. That's it, look at Marnie. You want to take it out on Marnie, do you? Because you've been told no. Go on, get her, get her. Get her, get her. Go and tell him, Marnie. Go tell him. Hey. Sitting out here processing about World War III, aren't we, eh? Stupid fucking Americans. She's launched herself. She never used to do this when she first came here. Rah, rah, rah. Lola. Yeah, I saw yesterday there's an extension now to get dogs' bollocks chopped off. Because they need the taxes for the war now, don't they? So they're giving people more time to cut their dogs' bollocks off. Right. This is for types. But I've got staffies, which aren't types, are they? No, they're specific breeds, aren't they? So they don't come under types in a court of law. They come under the breed that they are. So staffies are staffies, not types. There's a difference between a bulldog and a bull terrier. Staffordshire Bull Terrier. A terrier is not a bulldog, is it? In a court of law. Oh. Do no harm, Sunak. Remember? Well, the dogs have done no harm, and you're now a target. You and your government are a target. And we're all praying that we get a direct hit on you fucking idiots with an atom bomb. With love from Putin. Whose lovely people have bought these dogs in the past from here. So they're dog-loving people as well, aren't they? So Russia's now at war with America, and it's official. They've actually said it on the news. Just because America tried a snidey fucking ISIS attack on America, on Russia. So Lakenheath is going to get bombed very, very shortly, I should think. We don't give a shit. Because our government ain't that important to us. And they deserve everything they've got coming. I told you not to lick that knife blade, didn't I, bitch? So, there you go. That's how I'm looking at the situation. Not worried about it in the slightest. Unfit to work or serve. Wouldn't fucking fight to defend this country anyway. Not after what he's done to me. Go on, fuck off. Fuck off. Get away from that hatchet. It's only to slice your dog food bag open. Yeah. We'd fight to defend you dogs though, wouldn't we, Marnie? Yes, we would, buddy, because you're innocent souls, aren't you? And you don't want your bollocks chopped off no more than I do. Right? I ain't having mine chopped off. No bitch fucking got mine chopped off. Hey. No little corner shop owner fucking sliced your bollocks off, did they? No. Should we go and get hold of that Sunak and cut his bollocks off and stitch his bitch up? Shall we? Shall we go and get him? Shall we? Shall we get hold of that Sunak and cut his bollocks off? Get hold of his bitch and give her a hysterectomy? See how they like it? Shall we? Dirty fucking corrupt idiots, aren't they? Breaking UK common law, thick fucking politicians. Do no harm. Well, the dogs have done no harm, so that means Sunak's going to get the punishment that he's tried enacting on a innocent breed of dogs. Oh, it takes a little monkey, wouldn't it? And that's no racist slur either. He's like a little chattering monkey. Little smarmy bastard, isn't he? They're just playful dogs. Happy, playful dogs. Yeah. Doing their dominant thing, same as humans do. Trying to dominate the other one because she's had a hysterectomy. Look, she's been mutilated by Sunak, so she's freaking giving it large. Yeah, I'm still a bitch. All right, Hulkster, it's light reflections time, is it? Yeah, you're just a happy little staffy, ain't you, boy? Hmm? Happy little Staffordshire Bull Terrier. Yes. You, though, we don't know what you are, because you're a rescue dog, ain't you, Willow? So, we've had her done because she's quite possibly an XL. But I've seen dogs down where she's come from that look exactly the same as her. And they're not classed as XLs. So I don't know what they're classed as. I'm going to have to look into that a bit more, because that's where the dogs actually came from, that area. So I'm going to check into it, but I've got a funny feeling you're going to find out that these dogs ain't XLs. The two females ain't XLs, I don't think, because I can see the breeding lines from other dogs in them as a dog breeder. So you can create a line of dogs from scratch that look like XLs, but they ain't XLs. You can do that just by breeding staffies with mastiffs and dog de Bordeaux and stuff like that. Marnie, back off. Back off, Marnie, or she's going to turn around and swipe you. See? What did I tell you? Move, move, move away from the hatchet. That's it. She's just being a little floozy, look. Get off his leg. He's going to bite his bits in a minute. Lola, back off. Back off. Marnie's wearing her down. He's not trying to bite her, he's just head over her. Ooh, look at her pulling that bit of skin. Willow. That's a bit too leady with your mouth. What did I tell you about leading with your mouth, bitch? What did we just catch him doing, eh, while you was play fighting? Are you being observed, doggies? Let's go and have a look. Since we got a black car sitting there now. Ah, dear. Where's this bit of turf that I've started chopping up? That's to go in the front garden. That's the first row of fruit bushes. There's the second row of fruit bushes. I'm going to have another one here coming off of this post. Try and space them out. So 1, 2, 3. Got these coming from here, so we can get rid of this. That can be chopped out to go down that fence line. We've got one, what's that, about 6 foot's about here, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. It's about 3 in it. So to there, and one coming out this way. So that's there, that there. And start going down there. That bit of the fence line will have to wait. So that bit can wait. As soon as we can get this sorted out, and that'll be coming out. All of this is going around the veg patch, so the dogs get to run round the garden again. All of this is just loose and coming out anyway. What's your money moo? Got to chop that one out. And like I said, this is going to be swung round along here. Get off. Get off the fence. Get down. So that'll be protecting going round here. So that's all going under that carpet and being buried under the concrete bases. All the fence posts are going to be put in properly. That, you know, is a concrete base. They're just spare panels. I'm doing them all close boarding, aren't I? But on Amazon, it's always chasing freaking light reflections. What? It's no food, it's the light reflection off the camera. Dozy dogs. So, yeah. I'm just working out whether to do concrete grout. Oh, look, the car's drove off now. No big caught watching. Gate left open, of course. What? Get out from under my feet. Move. All that's being concreted, like I said. So, taking shape bit by bit, innit? Right, we're going indoors now, are we? We've had our little conflab for the morning. We don't give a shit about Russia's fucking nuclear weapons flying all over the shop. Because it's got to be done. Because the US and the UK governments just won't fucking stop until it happens. So, whatever will be, will be. In the meantime, I've got to do some washing up. And me washing up fucking liquid fell in the fucking washing up bowl. So it's all watered down shit at the moment. That's full of fucking washing up liquid though, so that just needs hot water in it. 12 o'clock. Yeah. Excuse me a minute. I'll have to teach the dogs to fucking sit on the toilet tonight instead of shitting on the floor all the time. Ah, dear. Right. Yep, no smell. There we go. Let's get ready to put that out. Thingy. Let's in the bathroom. Yeah. All the bleach streaks down the walls. I wiped the fucking corners and scrubbed off the tiles. Look how much nicotine's on that ceiling. That's a fair few dubs in the bath, that, isn't it? There you go. Well, that's after it's been bleached. So it's actually in the paintwork and in the plaster. So there you go. That's what they've really got to do. They've got to chop all the plaster off now. Get the mildew out of it. Get the mildew out of the plaster on the ceiling. And replace it all now. So it's starting to turn into a very expensive job for the landlords, isn't it? Yeah. Same with the bathroom, the bedroom. Up here. Yeah, can't paint over mildew because you're trapping it in the fucking ceiling then, aren't you? And then when it gets the right activations again, it's growing in the fucking plasterwork. So you fuck the ceiling up now. You got to rip the ceiling down and do it again. Right. Pathetic, aren't they? Pathetic. What are you doing? Get out my kitchen. Go on. Go on, get out. Get out. Now I've got to mop the fucking coffee off the floor before you drink it. Stay there. I don't want hyper dogs. Ugh. Get out. Get out. Well, I've got it all up my unit and everything. There you go. At least you can't lick it off the floor now. Get out. You soppy boy. What, you want a good boy sweetie now? Get out of that garden. What, you want good boy sweeties? Do ya? Good boy sweeties? Yeah. There you go then. Out. While I go and get them. God, mate. Oh well, my knee's freeing up a little bit. Never make a hurdler, will I? Come on then, get out the kitchen. Out! 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 Out, 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 out. Get out. Come on in. Come on in, move. Move, 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 move. 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 Sit. Sit. Are you sitting? Are you being good? Ah, no, I didn't say jump up. Get down. Sit. Sit down. Good boy. Good girls and boys. All right, go on. There's the telltale signal. That's what they've been eating. All happy? All happy you've had your little play, haven't you? Hey? Good girl. Yeah, that's what they've been nibbling on. That's why I don't like them doing it. Come on then. What? Look at you with your flob all across your head. You got dribbled on, did you, girl? Yeah, I hope that ain't jizz. Come on then. In you come. I've got to try and find my cigarette filters. Hang on. Let's put that by the back door. Where are you going? Come here. Get in. Get in. That's it. Ugh. 12 o'clock. I'm in no rush to get my Sunday dinner on because I've got to do the washing up. Yeah. Like I said. In. No, I didn't say go in the front room, did I? Didn't say go in the bedroom. I just said go in. There's a bit of daylight in here. That's it. Shall we have some daylight in here and all? Shall we? There we go. Oops. Oh, God, dear. Look at the fucking mildew up here again. Oh, no, I'm not opening that window. Okay. Yes, I've got a tub of Vindaloo up on the top there that's going mouldy, that's going out there for next time they piss me off. And the carrions will come down, they'll eat it and shit all that mouldy shit all over their stuff. What they're being? Smart asses. Yeah, look at us, we're so clean. If you see my point. Yeah. What you thinking I ain't? Just because I've had to be a minger. Without a washing machine for a while. Ooh. But my soul was clean, wasn't it? Right, got more stuff from the landlords. That can be coffee. That can be black coffee. Oh, we got a fly in here, have we? Lovely. Yeah, so. Right, you gonna be good? Hey! What's he doing? What's he doing? Is he licking your ear hole again, is he? A bit more mildew up there. Let's just hang that on there. That's it. That's enough daylight in the hallway. Saves me stepping in dog turds. Right, now where was me filters? Where was me cigarette filters? They're only up here somewhere. No, I didn't put them in there. What the douche? Where the hell are they gone then? Always the way, isn't it? No, they're not down there. No, they're not down there. They fell down the bed. Nope. Just chuck that in there. Nope. Then what the hell happened to them? Oh, there they are. I can see them in at the back now. Saves it. Well, got to pop up shopping a little bit anyway. Yeah, brain's struggling to wake up. 1 minute. 1 hour, 20 minutes. Oh well, it was a nice Sunday video for you. Just being silly. Talking about stuff that's in the news. Seeing how it's affecting me. And it's not, is it? It's not affecting me at all, is it? I couldn't give a shit about World War III. Because it doesn't really matter. It's just one of them things that's going to happen anyway. I'd even go as far as to say it's a little test to see who reacts negatively and advances and who doesn't. Right. Let's lift the laptop up. Well, along there. What a douche! That's it, that's all it needs. What's this one for? This is a duck. Oh, of course it's all around the bed. That was just to get me to fuck up my laptop, of course. By rushing it. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Right, that's it. As you can hear, the dogs are still doing their thing in the hallway. No, I'm not going to put that up on there because it's going to fucking come falling down as soon as a gust of wind comes along. So I'll keep the dogs out there for a minute. Oh. Do 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 do. Yeah. There you go. So how's the grief going on a Sunday morning? Yeah, same as it was going last week. If you see what I mean. Getting better though. The lovely Katie. First time review, Lot 420, Galato 33, massive fail. Well, right, I won't watch that one then. 25.9%. Drone stream 44. New volcanic eruption in Iceland, drone live stream. Day 9 of the new eruption, steady rolling. A bit of psychos from out of space there. Oh yeah, Aston Villa official, eh? One of the best chants in football. Why have I got 2 fucking tabs open? That was a sneaky fucking one. Let them carry on being dogs. That's enough for the football chanting in the morning, isn't it? Do 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 do. Here we go. 1 day ago, so that's from before the news. It has begun. One hour ago. Let's listen to a CIA analyst, a former CIA analyst.
One of the main reasons of this conflict in Ukraine was to weaken Russia, particularly weaken Vladimir Putin. It's really what has happened in Russia.
Not even close. In fact, it's the opposite. Everything about
Right, boys, get in here. Hulkster, you're getting anxious. Hulkster, in. You go and play. In. Girls out in the hallway for a minute. Just while I have my ciggy in peace. Fuck off. Fuck off. I want to listen to this. Nope. Nope. Let the girls play in the hallway. Go away. Go away. Go away. Hulkster. I turned it down last night, didn't I? Because I was trying to be a decent neighbour.
Re-elect him to office, but it wasn't just about Putin. It was also a vote in confidence.
Now I can turn it up. Let's have a listen to it anyway.
The state of the nation. so to speak, and the future of the nation. You know, in 2020, the United States held a presidential election that, you know, captured the attention of many Americans, and
Right, let's have a
record numbers
listen
of
to
voters
something
went out
that
there.
ain't going to be on the
They
BBC
said that
or any
Donald
other
Trump
media.
got
But
the
here's the
second
truth
largest
of what's
number
going
of
on
votes
in
for
the
president in
background.
the history of the United
By
States.
people that
The only
analyse
person to
it
beat him was Joe Biden, who got
for
a
the
few million
government.
more votes. And so you're like, wow, that means that the American people are engaged in everything. 66% of the population of the eligible voters participated in that. 77% of Russia's eligible voters participated. Now, if it was just, you know, oh, Putin, we have no other choice. Oh, it's a dictatorship. Oh, you know, the oligarchs and the autocrats will decide who's going to lead. We're not we the people have no say. You would have had under 50% of the population show up for the vote. 77% of the Russian
I'm not even going to
eligible
come out
electorate
there
showed up to
because I
vote,
know it's the
which means that
front
the
row
Russian people
barrier
said, we
and you're being
believe in
little
this.
bastards.
This is what we believe in. And one of the reasons why they
Well, hear
believe in
that
it
front
is,
room
of
door
course,
open, you're
because of the
both getting a
success of the
slap.
last quarter century that they've been led by Vladimir Putin out of the abyss of the 1990s, but also that because of this Ukraine conflict, you know, last
Come
summer
here.
Russia passed a new foreign policy that was predicated on the notion that Russia was a great civilization on par with any other civilization in the world. Prior to that, the Russian people had been prone to saying, "Oh, we're an inferior nation, inferior to the West," and that's why all these, you know, Navalny types were looking to the West because they lacked confidence in who they were as Russians. Today, the Russians are very confident in who they are, and very comfortable with who they are. They like who they are. And so you have this new foreign policy that is predicated on Russia is a civilization on par with all the great civilizations of the world, and that this great civilization
Met some nice
will
ones
never
in
subordinate
prison.
its
Traded with
interests
some
to any
nice
other
ones
nation or group of
outside of
nations. There will
prison
be no
before I went
more
in there.
kneeling before the West. Russia will stand in
Right,
front of
where's
the
me
West.
lighter, dogs?
This is the Russia that
Move,
the Russian people believe in,
move,
and this is the Russia
move.
that the Russian people went out and voted for. It wasn't just a vote for Putin. It was a vote for Russia. They were participating in a process that they firmly believed would lead them down a better path or continue down this good path. And it's an absolute failure of policy on the part of the United States and the West, because not only has what they've done backfired, but it's strengthened Russia.
I talked with Paul Carrick Roberts. He was criticizing Putin's attitude toward
Yeah,
this war
everything they've
since
done to
this war
Russia
started.
basically
He
is
said he's
backfired
so
on them, isn't it?
patient. He's letting everything to escalate. If they send these Taurus missiles to Ukraine and they hit the Kerch Bridge, they hit Crimea, what would be the reactions on the part of Russians? Are they going to sit in back and be patient and just going along with this escalation?
Let's put it this way, with all due respect to Mr. Roberts, he doesn't know anything about the military. He doesn't know anything about war. Nothing. I would like to remind him that Russia's winning this war. Does he want Russia to lose this war? Because he's basically criticizing a winning policy posture. He wants Russia to lose this war because if Russia, I'd like to introduce him to the concept called the OODA loop. It's derived from John Boyd, an American fighter pilot. The Marine Corps adopted it in the 1980s to get us focused on maneuver warfare, how to maximize your potential. And you do this through the OODA loop, which is observe, orient, observe, decide, act. Basically, you orient yourself on the problem, you observe it. From that observation, you make a decision to act. You know, and then you start all over again. Once you act, you see how the enemy reacts. Observe, reorient, make a decision, and then do it, and then the enemy has to react to you. If you get inside the enemy's decision-making cycle, you're in control. And so for Mr. Roberts, who has no knowledge of this, or at least he has no concept of how it's applied, he wants Russia to let NATO and Ukraine initiate the OODA loop so that Russia's reacting to them. And once you start reacting, they're inside your decision-making loop and they're going to beat you. Russia isn't playing that game. Russia is in charge. Everybody's reacting to Russia. Russia's not reacting to them. And that's why Russia's winning.
A bit
You know,
like
hitting the Kerch Bridge. Would it be the first time the Kerch Bridge was blown up?
With the neighbours.
Nope. Be the third time. What did Russia do the other two times?
To get me to react.
Throw a temper tantrum?
Same principle. Right?
React? Overreact? No.
No.
Patience.
So don't react.
Because Russia has a strategic vision.
That way.
Russia has a game plan. Russia's winning. Russia's winning. Russia's winning. For all the people that criticize the patience of Putin, you're just proving how stupid you are, how ignorant you are, and you have no idea of why and how Russia is winning this war. You think you could do it better, but you can't. Russia's winning this war because of it's not the patience of Putin, it's because Putin's confidence in the strategic vision and how they're implementing it, and he's not going to let Ukraine and NATO get him to deviate from that. And how do you deviate from that? By doing what they want you to do. By overreacting to a provocation.
Jake Sullivan is trying to convince Ukrainians that Russia's objective was to wipe Ukraine off the map. Russia has already failed in all its objectives. And the other objective, in his opinion, was to crush the democratically elected president of Ukraine. How much of these things that Jake Sullivan is putting out were the Russian objectives since this conflict started?
Well, we know for a fact that, Jake Sullivan's wrong. Because the Istanbul communique, which represents the negotiations that took place between Ukraine and Russia in the immediate aftermath of the initiation of the special military operation, proves that Russia's goals were not territorial acquisition.
Right, the girls have calmed down now. So.
Russia, of course, would keep Crimea, but Russia, reconquered or reabsorbed Crimea in 2014. It wasn't part of this current conflict. Russia also, said that the Donbass would be the independent status of the Donbass would be recognized pending some sort of referendum that would decide which way the Donbass went, but it wasn't about automatically absorbing it. We know, the Minsk Accords from 2014 to 2022. The Donbass had wanted to be absorbed by Russia, but Russia wouldn't because they respected the territorial integrity of Ukraine.
You haven't been told off.
And the Istanbul communique reflects this respect. Zaporizhia and Kherson would have gone back to Ukraine. All the territories that Russia had occupied around Kiev, Sumy, etc., were going to be returned to Ukraine. So Jake Sullivan is just lying. The only reason why Russia went down the path that led it to the absorption of Novorossiya, the 4 new territories, is because the West rejected the Istanbul communique, and the Ukrainian government doubled down on continuing their policy of cultural and ethnic genocide against the ethnic Russians of Ukraine. And so, Vladimir Putin, a Russian leader,
trying to dominate old Hulkster. Tongue straight in his ear and mothering him.
He is the leader of the Russian nation, not just the Russian
Federation.
Federation.
Look, she's giving your armpits a wash, mate.
Is comprised of people that have
you stinky little boy, you.
History, the same culture, the same language, the same
what's
religion,
she doing? She cleaning you off, is she?
Because
you smell of willow.
Are part of the Russian nation.
You jumped on Willow's back, didn't you?
With the backing of the West, said we're going to
now she's telling you off. Because you had the wrong smell on your Hulkster.
So Putin
look at him acting all submissive.
Those territories as part of his plan of protecting them. And I can guarantee
you want to go and lay down with Willow?
Come
on in, Willow. Up you get, baby.
Because that was the initial Russian objective.
Come on.
Jake Sullivan knows that that's a
no, don't worry about out there.
But it's because it's required as long as you have this insane ultra-nationalist driven Ukrainian government.
Yeah, I know you're watching with Lola.
Ethnic genocide, cultural genocide of Russians.
Get off him.
Sullivan's wrong on
Get
that.
off him.
He
lay down.
It wasn't about territorial acquisition.
He's growling at ya. Move the fuck off. He's growling at ya.
Not now.
He will bite you if you try and dominate him like that.
This is finished. And that's because of Jake Sullivan. Jake Sullivan is to blame.
He growled, he warned ya.
Emmanuel Macron is to blame.
I stepped in, didn't I?
Anybody who
Move,
talks
lay
about
down.
giving Ukraine extended range ammunition is to blame, because Russia has said right now, Putin said it the other day, we will have to
That was a don't dominate.
build buffer zones.
Look,
The buffer zones are designed by the maximum range of
look at that look.
of Ukraine's best.
She don't like it, well, Lola.
They will draw a line that
Go on,
ensures
Marnie,
that
you get down there with her then. There's a good boy. You don't want to get in trouble, do you?
And you've pretty much taken all of Ukraine off the map.
Lay down,
because
both of you.
of the weapons we've provided Ukraine. We're providing them weapons to save them, though. You provided the weapons that guarantee.
Yep, she's trying to get you in trouble, ain't she, Lola? Lay down.
That's the reality. Jake Sullivan
Lay
is
down.
spinning this. Again, it's like the captain of the Titanic trying to come up with an excuse about how that iceberg.
You want to save the day?
or
Jump up on the bed then, Willow.
You're a bad captain. You made a number of bad decisions, but now he's going to blame.
Want to save the day? Get your
global warming.
man
He's gonna
back.
blame
Get up on the bed with your man. Or she's going to fucking snide you in there.
It's nonsensical instead of taking responsibility
Come on, then.
for his own actions.
Lloyd Austin
Come
said
on.
Putin will not stop at Ukraine.
Up you get.
but
Come on.
Ukraine can stop
Up.
Putin if we
God, I
stand
can't click
with
my
Ukraine
fingers.
and provide them with
Ouch.
weapons it needs.
Come on.
And Ukraine's survival
Come on.
is on the
Up,
line,
up,
and
up.
all of our security
Come on,
is
baby.
on the line.
Up.
The question is
Come on.
to what extent the West is willing to risk a new war with Russia.
Let's look at NATO. We know that NATO believes.
Right,
that,
when you're ready to
any
get up
nation
then.
that wants to join NATO, except Russia.
Come on.
When Russia offered, they said no. But any nation
That's
other
it.
than Russia
You go
that
down
wants to
there.
join NATO should be
That's
allowed
it.
in.
Away from the computer.
And
That's
that,
it.
that's
You
your
just
point.
go and lay on
Russia's
her.
drawn
That's
a
it.
line and
Over
said,
there.
No, Ukraine will never be allowed in.
That's it.
Georgia will never be
That's
allowed
it.
in.
You sit on there, put your tail
So
across his
for Russia
head.
to win, it means that
Get off my
NATO's
computer.
open door policy
Dribbler.
has been checkmate, and that's a problem for NATO. The other thing is that NATO is an extension
Just to remind
it's the
Marnie whose
military
bitch is
power
whose.
extension of the European Union, and the European Union's about a unified Europe.
Leaving her scent across his head.
If Ukraine is defeated, as it will be.
Yes,
it's a
we
defeat
know
for
what
both
you're doing,
NATO
you
and
girls, don't we?
European Union.
Come on then,
And
lay
you're going to
down.
start to see deep fractures developing within NATO and the European Union.
Marnie, move.
To collapse. So in
Move.
many ways, Europeans are right. A defeat in Ukraine will be a defeat for
That's
Europe
it.
and NATO.
Lay down.
Of course it will be.
No,
They-
you don't
they
sniff
define
me like that, do you?
war as
Get
the
off.
right. But Russia's not going to
No.
move into Poland or move into NATO unless
Lay
NATO
down now,
attacks
please.
first.
Lay down.
NATO's preparing to attack
That's
first.
it.
Emmanuel Macron is preparing to send
Marnie,
thousands
up.
of troops into Ukraine. Basically the
There you go.
precursor for
That's it. You lay
the
behind your
60,000
bitch. No, get your nose out my crotch.
non-NATO
Move.
troops, meaning they come
Move.
from NATO nations, but they're not going to call themselves NATO. But I can guarantee
Lay
you this,
down.
if Russia stands back and allows these 2,000 troops to be deployed in non-frontline situations, there's the old analogy of
That's
the
it.
camel in the tent. If you let the camel stick his nose
don't
under
mind
the
that.
tent and you don't bash it away, the camel's coming in the tent and you can't stop him. If you let 2,000 French troops go into Ukraine and you don't bash them away, you'll end up with 60,000 European troops in Ukraine. And then NATO will transform that under an Article 4 excuse into a NATO protectorate. And now NATO has taken over Western Ukraine. Russia can't allow that to happen, or else they lose the conflict. So, we're talking about a situation where NATO's getting ready to attack Russia. And if this thing goes south, because
Which it will.
the French troops will be killed. Understand that. Everybody needs to understand that. Every French soldier that goes in there will either be dead, wounded, or taken prisoner, or compelled to retreat. That's the only way it ends. There will be no French victory. There will be no NATO victory. But
So
if
you're
France
Rothschild banker,
suffers that
Macron,
defeat, then they have
doing the
to
banksters
protect
bidding.
this force. They'll probably seek to reinforce this force because France
to
can't
force
afford
the issue.
politically to retreat, so they have to double down on stupid.
Rothschild employee,
But
remember?
if you can't
Macron?
protect it from within Ukraine, that means you'll have to project power from without Ukraine. Where's that power going to come from? From NATO. NATO just attacked Russia. Do you remember when Vladimir Putin said that we have no plans on attacking Poland? Unless Poland attacks us. We're creating the conditions where Poland is going to attack Russia. Romania is going to attack Russia. And don't be surprised when Russia counterattacks and we find ourselves in a nuclear conflict and the entire European continent is destroyed, because that's what will happen.
Yeah.
That is a guaranteed outcome. There's no other outcome. from that
And
scenario.
what have the Americans said?
So that's the direction we're
Fuck
heading. If Europe wants to
Europe.
commit suicide, so be it. I mean, it's a shame. I sort
They
of
don't
enjoyed
care.
going on vacation
They're
in
on the
Europe.
other
I
side
liked,
of the ocean.
I did like the city of Rome. I did like London. I did like Paris. I
So
like
who's
Brussels.
the real enemy?
They'll all be gone because of the stupidity of Emmanuel Macron.
There is an article in the Washington Post says that there are Ukrainian villages with no men left. And at the same time, we see the Polish general Raymond Adzerjak, I don't know how to pronounce his name. He says that the losses of the Ukrainian army in this conflict should be counted in millions, not hundreds of thousands. Do you think he's exaggerating in terms of the casualty on the part of Ukrainian, or he's reporting on the reality of the issue?
He's reporting on the reality of the issue. I've been saying this all along. People have been, no. I've been telling you. I've been counting the casualties. You're one of the people. Scott, that sounds a little high. How can you back it up? Military math. Today, I think it's accepted by most people that at least 500,000 Ukrainian soldiers have died. But when you count in the missing and stuff, that number could climb to 750,000. 750,000. Now, when you take a look at the battlefield statistics, you're looking at normally a dead to wounded ratio of at least 2 to 1, but probably 3 to 1. All right, so if we say 500,000 dead Ukrainians, that means a minimum of 1 million wounded Ukrainians or 1.5 million. That's 2 million right there. We say 750,000, we're getting up over 3 million. The Polish general is 100% correct. Millions of Ukrainians soldiers have been casualties in this war. Doesn't mean they're dead, but it means that millions have been taken off the battlefield. When Ukraine started this conflict, we were talking about, 250,000 active duty troops, another 700,000 reserve territorials, etc. To a
this would
force
make
that
my
was
kids sit up
probably
and take attention.
just under 1 million strong.
Take attention, wouldn't it?
3 times that many have
notice.
been taken off the battlefield. This is the reality of this war. This is the reality of this war.
Lindsey Graham is talking about changing the law in Ukraine to send younger people to this conflict. Do you think that would change the game in Ukraine? And the other question would be, who's going to take these people accountable for what they're doing right now, for putting out a statement that doesn't fit with the reality on the battleground in Ukraine?
I don't know who's going to hold them to account.
Say it's a war
I'd
crime.
like to believe that people with a moral conscience would. First of all, by ignoring them and not paying any attention to them, don't plat for them, and second of all, to bring them to justice.
Remember, it
I'll
all
let
started
people
with the
decide
COVID
how you
bullshit.
bring them to justice. I mean, hopefully they have a system of justice they have confidence in,
That was
so
a
that
military
these
psychological
people can be
operation.
arrested and tried in
the
accordance
rules
with the rule of law and
Five Eyes.
punished accordingly. But we all know what happens when people lose confidence in the justice
All the
system.
paedophilia was
Vigilantism
coming
takes
out,
place. I'm
wasn't
not
it,
a
in
big
the-
fan of it, but
in the
you put
media,
yourself at risk when you
linking the
behave in a
royals to
manner
it.
like Lindsey Graham and others. And you create
And politicians that are being blackmailed
the
over
need
it.
and necessity for vigilantism, because otherwise there will be no justice. He's a criminal, straight up criminal. And the vast majority of the people that articulate
But it was all
policy
part of the planning,
solutions
wasn't it?
that are similar to what he does are likewise criminal and must be held accountable for. Otherwise, they're just going to continue their criminal acts. And, even if only a certain percentage of their policy options are enacted, Lindsey Graham was a fervent supporter of this conflict. He's responsible for 3 million Ukrainian casualties. How does he be held accountable to that? How many life sentences must he serve? So I just hope that Europe is listening to an American senator who's talking about Europe and talking gleefully about the need for Europe to sacrifice a generation of its manhood for an American senator's geopolitical wet dream. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
The head of Russian intelligence says that France is willing to send 2,000 military personnel to Ukraine. At the same time, we heard the same thing coming out of the French media. When Victoria Nuland was there and everybody was talking, she is pushing this idea of sending troops to Ukraine. Now she's gone. And who's driving the show? Who's running the show in your opinion right now?
Europe. Europe is responsible. No one's pushing Europe. Europe found itself in a very difficult position. They had leaned forward,
isn't the EU
expecting
a
America to be
CIA
alongside them the whole
operation
time.
at the end
America
of
was
World
pulled
War
back
II?
because of domestic
Just saying.
political realities related to the upcoming presidential election, and then those realities have led to holding the $60+ billion support package of Ukraine being held hostage, and they're not going to be released because it gives the Republicans leverage over border security issues and money therefore derived. And the Republicans just aren't going to give this one up. And so Macron is leading forward. Macron wants to be the leader of France. He wants to be the leader of Europe. And he thought he could do so with America's backing, but now he realizes that if he backs down, blaming America isn't enough. He's going to be called a weak leader. So he's trying to look strong, posture strong, and the rest of Europe's trying to look strong with him. No one's pushing them into stupidity. It's their own inherent, hubris and arrogance and ignorance that's causing this to happen.
The other thing that they're talking about is frozen Russian assets recently. They're talking about sending these assets to Ukraine. In your opinion, at the end of the day, would they do that, or they're talking about it?
If they didn't believe there would be consequences that would be extraordinarily detrimental to their economic health, long term and short term, they would do it. So what they're doing instead is they're seizing the interest money. I mean, $300 billion in banks, it makes a lot of interest, and I think there's, a significant chunk of money that that has emerged. So they're taking that. I think Scholz, the German chancellor today, just said that taking the interest rates, it doesn't belong. Taking the interest that's accumulated, that doesn't inherently belong to Russia. Therefore, it's not theft. No, it's theft. It's theft. If you had a bank account, an interest-bearing bank account, and I went to the bank and said, it's a holdup, but all I want is the interest that accrued from his account. Don't touch the principal. You think the bank would say, oh, that's not robbery. Here, let's give it to you. No, it's robbery. You're taking money that's not yours. Those Russian assets are deposited by law. They generate interest, and that interest belongs to Russia. And to take that, it's theft. And there will be consequences. One, the whole world's looking at this, and they have to make a decision. If we continue to participate in this situation, there may come a time when people turn on us and take our money. This is unhealthy. And then the other thing is retaliation. The Russians aren't just going to sit here and take this. The nations that start, stealing Russian assets may find that some of the hundreds of billions of dollars of assets that remain frozen in Russia because of the conflict will just be taken over by the Russians as a way of compensating themselves for the losses that have taken place.
We see these differences between the Ukrainian foreign minister and Zelensky. And on the other hand, the brother of mayor of Kiev was talking about if we can replace Zelensky when we are at war with Russia, of course we can replace Zelensky as well. Do you think, with all that said, is that possible to see some sort of changes in Ukraine, or Washington is controlling everything there?
I mean, Washington influences everything, but clearly they don't control everything, or else there wouldn't have been a crisis of confidence between Zelensky and Zelensky. I think that there will be change in Ukraine. It won't be democratic in nature. It'll be more linked to a military coup d'etat or a military coup in conjunction with political opposition. But either way, I think Zelensky is a failed leader and is growing, is not so gradually being recognized both inside Ukraine and around the world as a failed leader. He is the problem, not the solution. And I think you're going to see Zelensky removed from power.
In Germany, despite having all of Scholz talking about getting more involved in the war in Ukraine, we have the leader of Alternative for Germany. He says that he is willing to
get the point with
Nord
this,
Stream
though, don't you?
and put it into operation. Do you think that this party is going to be the next party in power in Germany?
We'll see. I don't think so. I mean, I'd like that. I'd love that kind of policy, but I think it would be inherently stabilizing for all parties involved. But democracy isn't Germany's strongest suit. It's It's a nation that governs by fear, intimidation. I think you'll find that
Well, it's only
there is a party who has
Windows
been
open,
given
isn't
the
You haven't got to breathe it in.
has been
What's the
tapped to be the
problem?
future of Germany, and
Yeah, I'm going back on
they're
the
going
vapes this
to
week, so it don't matter.
work to make sure they stay in power, and
Got money for
they
backing,
they
but
stay in power by appeasing the
don't
United
need to be
States.
giving
They
it to
stay
the
in power
taxman,
by
do I?
continuing to promote the dream of a unified Europe. They don't stay in power by doing what's right for the German people. The best thing that could happen to the German economy is to turn. There were 4 Nord Stream pipelines. 3 of them were destroyed or damaged. There's one that's still open. It could be open today. Open that up. Repair the other ones. Get the oil flowing in. Preserve as much of the European or the German industrial base as possible. But that's not the direction they're heading. No.
Do you understand why Sweden is getting more and more involved in this conflict? Why they're doing this? What's the main goal?
Well, I mean, they joined NATO, and so now as the junior member of NATO, they of course want to make everybody believe that they're
Which
willing to
is
pull
made
their own weight.
Ice Cat
So that's what's behind it. It's simple as
now
that.
a NATO
They aren't thinking
weapon
through the consequences. They don't realize that by
for weather
empowering people to
manipulation
believe
across
that
Russia and
more
China.
military force is the solution, not less, they're creating the conditions for the scenario that was described earlier: 60,000 NATO forces deployed into Western Ukraine and in open conflict with the Russians. And then Sweden will find out the hard way what it means to be a member of NATO.
Yeah.
They'll be destroyed as a nation state. So that seems to be what's behind it. Simple appeasement. Sweden is like the junior member of a team who's trying to be seen. Me, I can help. When you join a team, want to be a member, you're like, anything I can do, I can stay after, I can buff the floors, I can get you coffee in the morning. I want to make myself valuable. And that's what Sweden is. It's a pathetic little juvenile act by a nation that long ago lost its ability to think and operate as a sovereign state.
It seems that the Biden administration is still thinking of continuing this war. And do you see it's a political move on the part of the Biden administration? And when this presidential election 2024 is over, they're going to change their attitude, or they're going to, if they stay in power, they're going to have the same attitude toward Russia?
I think right now you have a policy that's predicated on using Ukraine as a tool to weaken Russia. Russia's in the process of destroying that tool. And if that was the only tool you had to accomplish the job, and you suddenly find yourself toolless, you might have to reevaluate your approach. You want to chop down a tree, you got an axe. Axe breaks. Suddenly you're going to look at the tree and say, maybe I'll just use it for shade because the tree's there, it ain't going away. Plus, there's other things going on. We have BRICS, we have de-dollarization, we have a changing global environment. I think the Biden administration understands that they're running out of time on Ukraine, and if they say if we lose, I say when they lose, and they are going to lose. It's a matter of mitigating the consequences of defeat. Can you get a better deal coming out? Can you negotiate something that preserves a modicum of dignity and pride? Because that's what this is about. This is about politics.
Oh, yes, that's what
I firmly believe that the Biden administration does not want Ukraine on the ballot in November.
And
so what does that mean? Do you think the Biden administration can turn this war around by November and declare victory? That's the answer. Shake your head no, because that's the answer. They're not going to do that. So they need this war to be over by November. There's the answer we want. And they're not going to win. We know they're not going to win. So it's just a matter of defining how they're going to lose. And that's where we're at the Biden administration. But it's also a political game. They want to mitigate. So the posturing you're seeing from the Biden administration isn't necessarily because they believe they're going to get the money out of Congress and change the thing. It's because they're looking for a scapegoat. So they're calling the situation in Ukraine dire, and they're saying if this doesn't happen, a dire situation will occur, knowing that it's not going to happen and the situation isn't that dire, but creating the opportunity to say it's the Republicans' fault. So the Biden administration isn't distancing itself too far from its original policy objectives of undermining Russia, destroying Russia, etc. But they want people to believe that they were serious about this, knowing that it's going to fail, and trying their best to deflect
Who else has
the
been
blame for
posting
that
this
failure
morning?
on the Republicans. And that's what's happening. It's a
Let's have
stupid
look.
political game because we're in the silly season of American presidential politics.
Yeah, it's
One of our
silly
audience
season.
wanted me to ask you, how do you see the future of these small Baltic states, Finland, Sweden, with what's happening right now in Ukraine? How do you see the fate of these countries?
If
Right, that's
if
enough.
Europe is smart, they
We've
can
had
get an
enough
off-ramp that ends the
geopolitics. Let's have a listen to some UK politics.
Right, guys, it's time to laugh at this former LBC and BBC Pons, who it seems is not happy the world is taking the piss out of his ironic how it started versus how it's going moment. I mean, take this 2021 tweet from Matthew Stradlin where he joyfully tells us he'll never be mugged in London because he's so loved, and obviously, I guess, because he believes diversity is our strength. Well, fast forward to 2024 and karma comes back to bite him in the arsehole as he tweets about getting mugged, which to many would be a humbling experience, but no, not this wet fart. Instead, the second he realises people are mocking him for the beautiful irony of it, he calls them racist while trying to blame the white guy for mugging him. Oh yeah, from this picture he somehow came to the conclusion that the muggle was white, despite literally everyone pointing out the fact the guy's left hand is ungloved and appears to be as black as the fucking ace of spades. This, as you can imagine, only got him even more salty, but the true comedy gold moment came when the Defiant L's Twitter account reposted the ironic hilarity of it all, and then Elon Musk laughed at it. Well, that, as you can probably guess, set off this wet vagina gushing like someone had just ploughed it with a 15-inch rubber cock, claiming Elon Musk laughed at him getting mugged. This he then doubled down on until Twitter Community Notes feature shout on his life one more time with this little bit here. In 2021, Matthew Stradlin posted, "I've never been mugged and never will be." In 2024, Stradlin posted, "This is the moment a thief stole my mobile phone." Musk replied with a laughing emoji to Defiant L's post, highlighting the irony in Stradlin's post rather than the phone being stolen. Yeah, that shout on his bollocks and likely got him very salty, because at one point he even celebrated the community note being gone after he had bitched about it. But that wasn't actually the case, as no sooner as he posted that, it was still up there with countless people pointing it out. Shit, I even jumped in saying this. You should check again as it's still there. Remember, the community note is not your phone. It won't leave in the hands of diversity. Now, all jokes aside, he likely forgot about that 2021 tweet when he said he got mugged, because despite his attempts to double and triple down with lies and smears, the idiot now looks like even more of a clown than he did before, if that's even possible. He did, however, give the internet something to laugh at, so I guess well done for that one there, Tosspot. We'll all look forward to the next one, as I'm sure it's coming.
Let's just rewind that bit. You gotta see this. There you go, Sunday giggles. Right, how we doing, dogs? Should we have a roast dinner today, shall we? No, that doesn't mean get up, Marnie. That doesn't mean get up, does it? It just means you've got your spot now, don't it? Hey, you're going to take advantage, are you? Oh, I thought you might. That's it. Yeah. There, you're guarding her rump, aren't you? Keeping that naughty boy away from her rump. My toes are getting cold, so that window can be shut now. Right. Ouch, there's my knee clicking. Oh dear. There. There we go. Marnie Moo. What are we going to do? What are we going to do, Marnie? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do first? First of all, we're going to pick the fucking coat back up. Put it back on there. Do 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 do. Let's move some stuff about a bit. Do 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 do. 18th of March. It's going in the oven anyway. Right, that's the end of my video for a Sunday morning. I've got to go and log on. So that'll do. All happy dogs? Yes? All happy dogs. Good.